Hello there, Libra. Thank you so much for stopping by for your video tarot forecast for the week of July. What are we doing today? July 11th through the 17th. I normally don't do announcements before I jump into the cards, but there's something important I need to say today, and that is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So many people have responded already, just amazingly, to the video that I put out later on the 4th of July. And it's absolutely wonderful. The gifts from you guys have come in all sizes, anywhere from $2 up to $100. There's $4, $5, $15, $50, $20. It's just amazing. And I know each and every one is a gift from your heart. And I appreciate that so, so, so much. I am recording this on Wednesday afternoon, and there is already $200 towards the goal that I have that I'm hoping for. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I'm so excited, and I'm really excited about getting to start that class, or that apprenticeship, I should say. It's not a class, but anyway, very excited about getting to dig my teeth into that. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead and tag the original video that I put up a couple of days ago at the end of this video, so you can see what's actually going on if you don't already know. All right, so let's get into your reading, Libras. The first thing that you have showing up on Monday is the Temperance card. The Temperance card to me talks about being balanced. This is talking about, well, it can manifest in a few different ways, and I'm feeling a few for you. This can be talking about financially. This is talking about getting the checkbook to balance, making sure the cash flow isn't the cash flow in is enough to cover the cash flow out. That's how I want to say that. This can also be talking about balancing your emotions. You're doing something actively to help yourself be in a more down-to-earth and easygoing place than what you have been, possibly about a particular situation. For a lot of you, this will be regarding a particular situation. For some of you, this is just getting more balanced in general. This can also talk about time balance, like when you have when you feel like you're spending an appropriate amount of time with family, an appropriate amount of time at work, an appropriate amount of me time, all of that stuff all balanced. So balance can really talk about a lot of different things in our lives, Libra. And for you, I feel like for most of you, this is coming in that mental or emotional way, that you're doing something to help yourself to be a little bit more low-key and relaxed about something that's been going on in your life. So good for you. This could be seeing a therapist, this could be meditation, this could be spiritual healing, but very positive move is what this is. So that's what shows up for Monday. For Tuesday, what we have showing up is a Three of Clubs in reverse. Three of Clubs in reverse just tells me that something is being adjusted, Libras. So you maybe have some travel plans that you're starting to adjust or switch those around a little bit. This can also be actually being in motion, traveling and changing some of those plans as you go along. And the other way that this can come up is if you have something that you've been dreaming about or wanting or working towards, and you start to realize, well, wait a second, I thought this was the ideal and this was what I want, but I'm starting to think maybe that's not exactly what I want. Maybe that's not exactly my ideal. My favorite example of this is that, maybe we're dreaming about having a huge house. And then we start to realize when we start looking around at these huge houses when we're out with realtors, who's going to clean this house? I don't want to take a week just to clean my house. I want to have a life too. So, that's just a silly example. Obviously, if anybody can afford a huge house, they can afford housekeeping as well. But it kind of gives you the idea of what I mean, like where there's a dream that may be what you have thought for a long, long, long time is ideal. And now as the reality is starting to come in, you're starting to realize, there are some things about this dream that I could tweak and still be very happy and be actually happier. All right, so that's what I see. I see you doing some dream tweaking or some plan tweaking for travel. The dreams don't have to be about travel, though. All right, let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday for Libra. Eight of Swords showing up for you guys. Eight of Swords just tells me that there's some kind of situation that you're feeling really paralyzed in, like you don't see a good way to handle this situation. And the catch here when you have an Eight of Swords come up is that that situation really is created by your own perspective, or at least the limitation of it is. And so if you can get a different perspective on whatever this is that has you feeling limited on Wednesday, you would be able to break free from this. So this is one of those things where, maybe you can pretend that you're having a conversation with a neighbor and kind of think about, okay, well, how would my neighbor respond to if I was to tell her about this situation, or him? And sometimes if we're really stuck, pretending to have that conversation isn't enough. Sometimes we do have to find kind of a neutral party that's not involved, well, not kind of a neutral party, but a neutral party that is not involved, and sort of tell them the synopsis of the situation and just listen to what are the first words out of their mouth. And then kind of look at, okay, so that's their perspective. How is that different from mine? And is theirs more grounded than mine? Because chances are, if they're more objective, depending on who you ask, of course, but chances are it's going to be more grounded than yours because you're in the middle of the situation. So let's move on. That's how to set yourself free from that if you want to set yourself free from that on Wednesday. Thursday, Knight of Coins showing up in reverse. Knight of Coins in reverse. This just means that you're not being super careful with your money or with your resources on Thursday. So this can be anything from not going into work that day, so you don't have pay coming in for that day, or this can be if you own your own business, just not doing the things that you know you need to do to have the money coming in, to have the money flow going on. This can also be impulse spending, or this can be maybe even not impulse spending, but spending more than what your cash flow in will support. But the Knight of Coins, when it comes in reverse, just tells me that there's something going on, that there's some kind of breakdown with your cash flow. There's either a breakdown with where it's coming in, or there's a breakdown with where it's flowing out. So it's kind of clogging up where it's coming in, or where it's flowing out. It's a gusher. Okay, so that's what we have going on for you guys Thursday, and it may not be as big as a gusher. It might not even be that big of a deal, but for some of you, it'll be more of a big deal. All right, so then let's look at Friday. What you guys have coming up is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups for Friday just tells me you're going to be spending some nice quality time with friends. This can be over Skype. This can be email. This can be on the phone. But you're going to have some time with a friend with a friend or friends that you really enjoy and appreciate. And so that is always a fantastic card actually to see. Now Saturday, what we have coming up is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is telling me that some of you Libras, a lot of you Libras are a little bit curious about the supernatural, the metaphysical. Maybe you're curious about doing psychic readings or medium readings. Maybe you want to find out more about the law of attraction. There's so much stuff out there. Any of the arcane, the occult, runes, tarot, pendulums. I don't even know. I mean, I can't even list it all. There's so much stuff out there. And I call all of this, the secrets of the universe. And I call them secrets of the universe just because in our culture, this is stuff that we are not taught that definitely influence us or gives us great insight into the spiritual side of things. So in the culture that I grew up in, it was kind of kept a secret and kept hush-hush. And it's really secrets about how the universe operates in a lot of cases. So that's why I call it Secrets of the Universe. So there's some secret of the universe that you're interested on Saturday. Your curiosity is rolling, and it has you propelled to find out more about something out there, whether it's Reiki or cards or whatever. You're just trying to find out, hey, is this real? And if it is, how can I utilize it in my life? How can I bring it into my life in a positive way? I'm hearing that some of you are going to be interested into voodoo dolls. That's not something I'm really interested in, because usually you use voodoo dolls to cause pain from what I know about that, but I don't know everything about it. There are better ways. There are better ways to live your life than causing other people pain. But anyway, that's interesting that that came up. All right, so let's look at Sunday. Sunday, what we have coming up is the Ace of Clubs. And the Ace of Clubs just tells me that on Sunday you have some kind of inspired idea that comes to you. And when I say inspired idea, this is an idea that not only comes more from your inner self than from logic. So it can come in kind of out of the blue, sort of with an untraceable background, although usually there's something that we've been wondering about or questioning that sort of brings in that inspired idea. And this is something that you feel excited to pursue. Now, an ace is the very beginning of something. It's like the conception of a baby. It's the very beginning of life. And the Ace of Clubs is the very beginning of this inspired idea. Now, you can nourish this idea and you can bring it into full fruition, or you can not pay any attention to it and let it be malnourished and eventually die. But you have this opportunity here with this idea that's absolutely inspired and fantastic that comes in for you on Sunday. So there is your week, Libra. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, hanging out, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. All of you who did not know what on earth I was talking about at the front of this video, just stick around, because after the credits roll about the tarot deck, then I will be tacking on that other movie so that you can find out. Everyone have a fantastic week, and I'll see you back here the next time. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents, because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person. Just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone, I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done, just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.